SCP-001 Proposal 7, The Legacy. Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. All elements of SCP-001 are to be contained in a separate, environment-controlled lockers at Site 0. The location of Site 0 is classified Level 5, and is only known by members of the 05 Command. Access to SCP-001, its transcriptions and data is restricted to 05 level personnel except during Protocol 0. Protocol 0 may only be enacted by a direct, unanimous act of the entire 05 Command, and Protocol 0 procedures are to be disseminated only to those specifically permitted by 05 Command. SCP-001 is a set of 2 objects and 33 documents belonging to Data Expunged, alias the Administrator. SCP-001-01 and SCP-001-02 are respectively Data Expunged. SCP-001-03 through SCP-001-35 are a mixed set of handwritten and printed documents. They are normal in all respects, except they do not show signs of aging or fading in any way. And dating of the papers on which they are comprised have shown inconstant results. The contents of these documents are detailed below. Consists of data expunged, data expunged, data expunged, data expunged, as these objects form the impetus for the creation of the SCP Foundation, and all of its constitute activities and procedures. As such, this information is to be disseminated by direct order of the 05 Command as per Protocol 0. Addendum 001-01 Analysis of SCP-001-01 and SCP-001-02. SCP-001 is a smooth device comprised of an unidentified gray metallic substance, approximately 22 centimeters wide, 30 centimeters tall, and 1.5 centimeters thick. It is unusually heavy, weighing approximately 8.2 kilograms. It is equipped with a small digital display and has a single opening that appears to be a type of keyed activation switch. Attempts to disassemble the device or analyze its technology have been unsuccessful so far, as there appears to be no seams or fasteners visible on the device. Attempts to image the interior of SCP-001-01 utilizing X-ray or magnetic resonance have resulted in inconsistent results, suggesting that the device is either too dense to properly image or has inconsistent internal topography. SCP-001-01 appears to only be capable of displaying 2 indicators. One appears to be a status or progress bar with an accompanying number, currently at approximately 23%. The other indicator is a single digital counter displaying the number, redacted. SCP-001-02 is a small key comprised of the same unidentified metallic substance as the main casing of SCP-001-01. It is currently assumed that this is the activation key for SCP-001-01. Addendum 001-02 Transcripts of SCP-001 documents. SCP-001-03 is a personal diary belonging to the Administrator. SCP-001-04 through SCP-001-35 were inserted between various pages of SCP-001-03 at the time of discovery. Excerpt from SCP-001-03, page 1. I always hated the idea of writing a diary. Documents is one thing, but I guess I never saw the point in putting down my personal thoughts. The scientist in me is telling me that someday, someone might want to know how this all started. Excerpt from page SCP-001-03, page 3. They say the first time is always the hardest. I have managed to secure funding and personnel from the federal government, and I have established an organization that will allow me to continue the research. President, redacted, insists that I turn the device over for safekeeping, but I have made it clear that I can't let it out of my possession. Page 7. Progress, unfortunately, has been slow these past decades. I am adamant that we cannot reproduce the technology until we found a solution, as I am sure that unless we kill both birds with one stone, we will simply hasten the process. Page 9. I had to kill them. They had been reproducing the technology all along and hiding it from me. I will be moving in the next 24 hours. This place is doomed at this point. Page 15. Again, I will not make the same mistake twice. The mere thought of lying to the very people I need to reach my goal is bitter, but I can no longer afford to let them know the truth. SCP-001-05 is a page printed from what appears to be an inkjet printer, found inserted between pages 15 and 16 of SCP-001-03. This page has been preserved in the same unidentified method as the rest of the documents in SCP-001. Memo from the Office of the Administrator. Humanity has existed in its current states for hundreds of millennia, yet only the last few have held any meaning for us. What did we do for countless years before recorded history? We huddled in caves, warded off the night with small fires, fearful of the things that we couldn't understand. It was not just that we did not understand why the sun rose every morning. It was the mystery of the enormous fish with the heads of men, and the rocks that came to life, and monsters that drove those who saw them mad. So we called them angels and devils, begged them to spare us from their wrath, and prayed for salvation. As time passed, their numbers died out, and mankind flourished. The world began to make more sense. Yet the unexpected can never truly go away, as if the universe requires for there to be things we can never truly fully understand. We will not go back into the dark, fearful night. We will not be ruled by the unknown. We will stand up for ourselves, even as the rest of humanity remains uniformed. We will fight the darkness, containing it, and shielding it from the eyes of the common man, so that they can continue to live in a blissful illusion of a normal world. Excerpt from SCP-001-03, page 22. Their faces haunt me in dreams, hundreds, thousands of them, ones who blindly went to their deaths for me. Page 28. Made a mistake, told someone the truth the night before I left. Had to use the last of my original medical supplies. In a way, I wish he aimed for the head. Page 41. This one solved an equation that could set the framework for the rest of the solution. I killed them by my own hand. Could they have ever imagined that it was an act of mercy? Page 64. I suddenly remembered today what they told me before I left. They said I probably wouldn't see anything, that I would probably simply fall asleep and wake up again. They lied. I can see them as they are consumed by my madness, as the walls of reality crack and shatter, only to be replaced as if nothing happened. I can see everything. Page 68. It's finally done. The equations are complete. My math is sound, but it comes too late once again. This team will not have the time to construct the solution, and I will have to abandon the Foundation again. But I do so with the knowledge that no more will have to suffer the same fate. SCP-001-34 is a worn, handwritten page discovered between the front cover and the first page of SCP-001-03. to whom it may concern. First, I wanted to say that I am sorry for everything. I have most likely doomed you and everyone that you have ever known to death and destruction by my mere presence in your world. If you are in possession and reading this document, then I am probably dead. If that is the case, and I didn't bother to destroy this evidence, then this means that I have also probably failed in my mission. This means that my responsibilities have now passed on to you, and that your fate and the fate of your world now lies in your hands. I was not born unto your world. I'm a traveler from a parallel plane of existence, an alternate reality separate from your universe. The year from which I originate is of little consequence. If I had learned anything from my travels, the passing of time from universe to universe is meaningless. What is important is that in my plane of origin, mankind was highly advanced. We harnessed the power of entire stars, molded planets and moons alike to suit our needs, and even learned to manipulate the fabric of reality itself. We had conquered death through the advances in medicine and technology, and we thought ourselves the masters of our own fate. We realized too late that all such things have a cost, and that our greed and hubris would not only result in the loss of everything we hold dear, but doom countless others as well. Our meddling in the structure of existence has opened cracks and twists in the fabric of reality, a corruption of the multiverse that we've had failed to notice earlier, because we could not see the pieces of our reality leaking into others. By the time our feedback began to manifest, it was already too late to stop it. Before this corruption consumes us completely, we came up with one final failsafe. We would gather up the knowledge we could and sacrifice our world to send it to a single individual through the next. This could not repair the damage that had already been done, but it could buy us the time to start over, to find a way to stop the corruption of reality. That individual was me. If you have not already found him, then the evidence to support my claim will begin to bleed through into your reality soon enough. Like a rain of glass, the shattered remains of the other universes will begin to fall and slip into yours. Things that defy your understanding, fixed loops and structures without meaning or rhyme, that cannot be destroyed by any means you possess. Things that drive men mad and challenge all assumptions that you hold dear. That which I carry with me is my final legacy on countless worlds. The equations and technologies described in its pages carry with them the hope of stopping the corruption, a hope that comes with a heavy price. They are the last will and testament of a bloody trial of universes that have sacrificed and been sacrificed, that those who remain may avoid their fate. At the time of this writing, they are nearly complete, but time is ever against me. If I am no longer able to see this mission through to its bitter end, then it falls to you to finish what I began. Good luck. Data expunged. The Administrator. SCP-001-35 is a single handwritten page found between the last page and the back cover of SCP-001-03. The handwriting in SCP-001-35 is inconsistent with that of the handwriting of the other documents in SCP-001. Data expunged. This is it. The last evidence that our civilization will have ever existed. No one is entirely sure what will happen when you activate the failsafe. Some of them are saying that the backlash from using it will instantly shatter what remains of our existence. Others are saying that using something of this power will merely accelerate the corruption by 100-fold. Either way, it'll be quick. By the time you wake up at your destination, there will be nothing left of our home. You already know that it will only carry a single-seat passenger, and that the second team should have your gear ready by the time you're ready to go. I can only hope that with the time that we bought you, you will be able to stop this disaster. If not, the device will keep track of the relative corruption level of your local reality, as well as how many times it's been activated. A bit sadistic of us, perhaps. By the time you read this, I will already be dead. I'm sorry. But you have always been the stronger one. I don't have the strength to face the end with my head held high. Not without you. I love you. Addendum 001-03 SCP-001-36 References found within the documents comprising SCP-001 suggest the existence of SCP-001-36, an electronic device or large document containing comprehensive technological and mathematical data related to SCP-001. The current whereabouts of SCP-001-36 are unknown.